Hey guys, it's Keith with Kje Aquatics. I just got back from the airport. We got 2 small boxes of plants in today, and with that, I'll just get right into them. Let me show you what I got this week. As always, we have stock in from previous orders, so we always have plants here. And in case you're just following me now, we also sell everything else besides plants. So I got fish food, water conditioners, filters, you name it. We even sell swimmers and sliders, if you know what those are. Anyways, let's get right into what I got. First plant, Brazilian Pennywort. This is a very popular plant, so I get it in practically every week. I don't buy huge amounts because we try to maintain low overhead. I don't have a lot of storage here. Here at KJE, I maintain 50, maybe 55 tanks, which honestly is not enough space, but anyways, so we order in plants weekly, keep them fresh. Anyways, get right into it. These are some nice bunches of Brazilian Pennywort. This plant is a fairly easy grower. I just float it, and these leaves will grow out on the surface, so provides good surface cover, lily type looking leaves, and they smell great as always. Brazilian Pennywort. Next up is jungle vallisneria. These are just regular jungle vals. Jungle vals get very, very big, not wide but long. These will easily grow 6 foot plus, so I don't suggest putting them in a 5 gallon. Right now, this plant here is that's a good 2 feet at least. But I'll have these listed as individual plants on my Facebook page. That's where you find my plant list. Facebook.com/KJE Aquatics. Pinned towards the top is our plant stock list. Right? So Facebook.com/KJE Aquatics. Right? Anyways, jungle vallisneria. Next up, Amazon swords. I sell the heck out of these also. I'm gonna put, these are a little bit smaller than what I had last week. I paid the same price, but I'm gonna sell these this week. For last week I had them at $2.75. This week these are a little bit smaller, so I'm gonna do them at $2.60. Still a deal. $2.60 for nice Amazon swords. All right, that's pretty much, it's kind of like a lost leader. I make a little bit, but not much on these. Don't make a lot on any of the plants really. Just try to bring you guys good stock at a more than fair price. Right? I won't lie, I'm making a little bit, or else I wouldn't do this. I'm not in it to give them away for free. All right. Kleiner bar swords. All right, I've been selling the heck out of these. This is, to me, one of the prettier sword plants. A lot nicer color than the Amazon. Amazons are nice, easy. These are easy too, but you get a little bit nicer color. You get a reddish color in the stem. You'll get some red in the leaves also, reddish, brownish, bronze color. Anyways, Kleiner bar swords, pretty nice. One of my more favorite, my all-time favorite sword is few and far between right now, which is the red Reuben. I can't get them. Right. Next up, Cryptocarine brown Wentai. So this is a Crypt Wentai, species brown. It's not brown like doo-doo. It's brown like bronze. But very nice. This is probably my favorite Crypt Wentai out of all the color morphs. You got Crypt Red, Crypt Brown, Crypt Green. You got Pink Flamingo. You have Cryptocarine Tropica, which is a hybrid that Tropica developed. Has some very nice coloring. And Crypt Bucchetti is very similar to cryptwinti in my opinion. Alright. Uh-oh, must be getting hot where my plants are coming from. It's still cold up here, but they're starting to pack with ice packs. Anybody needs ice packs, hit me up. I'll give them to you real cheap. I do pay for them. Alright. Next up, Java Fern mats. These are a little bit smaller than what I was getting in before, so I'll adjust the price. The bigger mats I got in before were $14.99. Probably gonna do these at, let's say, 11 bucks. But this is, it's not one Java Fern, right? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 7, it looks like, on this mat alone. Right? Obviously they're not probably all the same, but you can see there's multiple ferns on one mat. A lot of places that sell Java Fern individual are gonna sell you one small fern, $3, $4, $5 each. I've seen them on up to $8, which is ridiculous in price. Anyways, Java Fern mats, 11 bucks. These are very nice. Just a little bit smaller than what I got in before. Not complaining, the quality of the plant is very good. Next up is Egerian Nadas. Alright, this is the legal, I say legal, because there's a couple species of Anacharis. This is the Anacharis species that is not on my state's invasive list. The Anacharis species that's on my state's invasive list, which is here in New York, is Alodia densa. It looks similar, the leaf shape's a little bit different. This is Egerian Nadas, alright? So don't message me and say, you can't have Anacharis. Yes, you can. You get the right species, right? So very, very good plant for fry cover. This plant doesn't root. You could plant it. I've seen people plant it, weight it down, and plant it in the substrate. But it doesn't stay very long because the part that you plant will end up rotting out a little bit, and then they're going to float up again. I just float this in the tank similar to guppy grass or hornwort, and it'll fill out and provide excellent fry cover. Right? Easy plant. Good at sucking up nitrates. Very popular during pond season for people growing outside also. So this is an easy plant to grow outside in your tubs or your ponds. Also in the aquarium. Right? Easy plant. Next up is Pennywort. This is another plant that I keep in stock regularly because it's easy. I try not to stock any plants that are really difficult. That's just my thing in the business. I try to get people nice looking plants that are typically easy to grow, and it doesn't frustrate you, and hopefully you're not wasting your money trying to buy plants that are for a high-tech setup and you don't have that setup for it. All our plants are typically set up for low-tech. Low-tech, basically low-tech means you're not injecting extra CO2. You're just using the CO2 that's naturally present. You're not adding any pressurized CO2 or citric acid or anything like that. You just go on with the tank that you got, and most of the plants that I stock do fine with just that. Low to medium light. This is going to need a little bit higher light than say Anubias, but Anubias will also grow well in the light that this needs. This is more towards medium, not high, but medium. And like Anubias and cryptic greens and Javas are fine at the lower light spectrum. Anyways, rambling on. Pennywort. We sell these per bunch. This has 1, 2, 3. This has 5 stems per bunch. $1.99. Great deal. All right. Next up is Marbled Queen Radicans. right, this is a variegated sword. I got these in. This is the 3rd week that I got them in recently. Really nice looking sword. Trying to get one where I can see the good the leaf pattern. There you go. That's one. Let's see the white and green speckled. That's how the leaves look. This means by variegated. So this is the marbled Radicand Queen sword. Pretty easy sword, as most are. Medium light. All right, next up is Anubias Nana Golden. All right, this plant here is more on the rare side. I've been getting them in regularly. I've been selling them pretty well. These are nice chunks. Anubias Nana Golden. These are a lot lighter green than regular Nana. These are some nice pieces of rhizome. Anubias Nana Golden. Again, more on the rare side or uncommon. This plant here, pretty popular. Water onions. Right? And then that's exactly what the bulb looks like. It looks like an onion, and then the plant itself looks kind of like a scallion. So water onions, pretty nice. Here's some more Nana Golden. Excuse me, I must have put it on my list twice. Some more Anubias Nana Golden. Pretty nice. Cryptocrene Balance. I love these guys. This is a crypt. So low to medium light. Oh, that's one plant. That is nice. But look at the crinkle to the leaf. You get a really nice leaf texture. These get nice and tall. Crypts tend to grow on the slower, or a little bit slower than some of your stem plants. But once you get these established, oh man, it makes the tank really pop. Crypt Balance. Italian Vallisneria. Haven't gotten these guys in for a couple weeks. They've been out, but they got them in. These are some nice sized Italian valves. These are almost, it's pretty wide. Looks almost like the jungle valve, but they don't get as tall. These only get about, I'd say, 2 feet, maybe 3 feet. Again, which would be tall if you put them in a 5-gallon, but you put these in a 20 high and they would look really nice. Italian Vallisneria. Let me drop some of these in the tank. Let me get back at it. All right. Cryptocrene Lucens. This is a nice mid-ground in a small tank, foreground in a big tank. They stay relatively short. They won't get much taller than this right here. So you'll plant that part, and then you got a plant that's, 3 to 4 inches. So Cryptocrene Lucens. These are nice clumps, so that's multiple plants. As you can see, multiple plants in one clump. Very nice. Didn't get a lot of them, but get them while you can, while I got them. Pontiget Novaceous. Alright, these are already sprouted, so that's nice. I know I ain't got duds. I got some in last week, and a couple of, and it's expected. I don't get mad when it is, but every now and then when I buy just the bulb, obviously they're cheaper. When I buy just the bulb, every now and then I'll get some that never grow. Is what it is. But with these right here, obviously they're not duds. They're growing. This plant will get humongous. I mean big. Grows very fast. Alright, you'll get, this plant will, within a week, will probably almost double its size right now. That's how fast they grow. Very nice, very cool looking plant. Aponogeton ovaceus. Alright, look it up, Google it. Easy plant. Next up is Anubias Species, assorted species. These are just assorted species, so honestly I gotta really look at them close. These look like Nanji. This one here I believe is Aphazeli. I know somebody was asking me for Barterai. There's no Barterai in this order. That's Aphazeli there. I'll try to get what you want, but most of these I don't have no Barterai in here. I can tell you that. Sorry about that. That's a nice chunk right there. Well, that's two actually. But assorted species. Not sure. I think this is Nanji or Nankan. I get those two confused. Now the long skinny leaves, the long narrow skinny leaf, that's Aphazeli. So anyways, I'll have these listed as assorted Anubias small. Alright, I can tell you they're all nice chunks of rhizome. Pretty nice pieces there. Alright, last up is some potted plants until I get to the other box. I can tell you I ordered pearlweed, micro sword narrow leaf, and dwarf baby tears. So here we go. I'm not gonna open each pot. I'll show you what each one is. This is the micro sword narrow leaf. It's an easy plant, good for mid to foreground depending on tank size. Micro sword narrow leaf. This is pearlweed. My son's making fun of me over there, so get out of here. Pearlweed, very versatile plant. You could use this as a foreground carpeting plant. You could just let it grow and do its thing. It's going to grow taller if you don't trim it, or you could float it. All right, so pearlweed, you could do numerous things with it. And lastly, let me find dwarf baby tears. Dwarf baby tears, you could attach it to decoration, wood or rock, similar to moss. It kind of looks like a moss. Let me just take this out. Kind of looks like a moss. You could float it. I know people that float it. You could plant it in the substrate. You could weight it down a little bit, and it's going to bond to the aggregate, the substrate that you have. Or again, like I said, you could take this out, take the clump of dwarf baby tears and attach it to wood, rock, decoration, whatever you want to do. As far as how you decorate your tank, that's the fun part, really. I get people that message me a lot of times and they'll show me a picture of their tank and they'll say, what should I do with it? Honestly, it's your tank, you know. Have fun with it. Buy some plants, buy some decorations, buy, you know, some hardscape, and have fun. That's what I tell people. I get a tank, and that's the fun of it, and it gets addicting too, because you do one tank and you like it, then you want to do another tank, or you start breeding fish too, and then you want to see what else you can breed. It does get addicting. Ask my wife how addicted I am to it. But anyways. Let me get into the last box because I'm rambling and I need to shut up. Alright. These are some marginal plants that I bought for my tubs that I put outside for the season. It's still a little cold up here, but I forgot I bought wood. Spider wood. Got more spider wood. We have plenty of wood. I got the wood for you. Right, got a bunch of small pieces of Malaysian Driftwood. These are great for attaching Anubias and whatnot too. So I'll have these listed. I actually forgot what I ordered. Whoa, yes. You guys are gonna like these. If you don't have any tubs set up outside, that gets addicting too, just as bad as fish tanks. So, and then the plants that you can get for your tubs are phenomenal. Like these are marginals. Marginals are plants that grow with the roots in the water. Okay, they're not necessarily. Let me just tear this. You don't submerge these. Anyways, this plant right here it's a taro. That's the leaf shape. You get these big elephant looking, try to turn this a little bit better. Get these big elephant looking ear leaves. That's a taro. But this species is the mojito. It's variegated. I mean, this is what the leaf will look like. Very cool, right? So I'll plant these in my tubs. I have some tubs that have shelves on them, so I'll put these in a basket and that's where they'll go. Right now, so like I said, it's still a little bit early in the season up where I'm at, still a little bit cold. So I'll just put these in a bucket for the time being, and I'll put them out during and I'll, fill it up about half of the pot here. I'll put them outside during the daytime and bring them in at night, and they'll be ready to go in about a month. They'll be, transitioned outside all the way. Anyways, that's the Mojito Taro. Shoot, I bought 4 of them. Might be too many. If you're interested in one, let me know. Next up is blue pickerel. This is a beautiful, easy plant. It's another marginal, just like those. Again, you're not going to submerge it. You're just going to grow it. You're going to grow it with the roots in the water. But these are excellent for ponds, tubs. These will help suck up the nitrates. You'll get a really nice root system with the pickerel. And that's what it looks like. It's very beautiful, right? Easy plant. Again, marginal. Don't know how many I bought there. I bought 3 of those. So if you're interested, I could always get more, but I bought these because I'm impatient and I want to get my tubs going. Anyways, that's what I got this week. If you're interested in anything that I have this week, I'll get my list updated as soon as possible. Only a one-man show, basically. I know we're family operated. My kids do help me. They do a lot of water changes and stuff. And Elijah's the money man when we do shows. But as far as putting all the plants up and updating the stuff on the computer, that's all on me. So with that being said, if you see something here, message me, and it's first come, first serve. I'll try to get it out to you, and try to make you a satisfied customer, as we always like to do. But I'm rambling again, and I'm going to shut up and talk to you guys later. Bye.